It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs. San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. It's Wednesday night basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Kenneth Faried. Getting to see him play his first game for the Spurs.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, we've got Payne. Markkanen is out there with Valentine. Then it's Jordan, and it's Dragic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Steve, when you reach this midway point of the season, the All-Star break approaching, how many teams are looking forward to get some rest at this stage?
I think a lot. I think sometimes when you have guys have that nagging injuries, you're looking for that break. Some teams have not been playing their best. You want to just get some time away, and hopefully you can come back at the All-Star break. So having this week-long All-Star breaks now, it helps the body, it helps the mind, and a lot of these teams, it gets them back on track.
Kind of hit that reset button, huh?
Yes, I've been hitting that a lot.
San Antonio on defense. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And talk about a battle that just kept going on. It really is a good feeling bringing home a double overtime win.
Count it.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Pass to Anunoby. Aldridge a screen. Murray with it. He had 13 points in the win against Utah. Offensive rebound. Aldridge misses.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Redick after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Redick dishes to Aldridge. Pass to Murray. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Murray. He kicks it to Spates. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, first of all, you see the size that he brings. Maurice Spates was an interior player when he entered the league.
Dragic the pass to Payne. Kicks to Markkanen. Outside Jordan. Takes the 3. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6.
You know, Maurice Spates, the ultimate pick and pop big. He's good playing off guards with the basketball, gets a lot of his scores from rolling or pretty much fading off screens, and he's one of the best at it with his timing.
Here's Aldridge. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night.
Almost automatic from there. Aldridge using his length to full advantage inside.
Here's Dragic. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Spates. Kenneth Faried comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. White, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Parker subbed in for Murray. Jordan And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against San Antonio. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
First free throw is good. And the Spurs offense for a long time built around the penetration of Tony Parker. Drive and kick.
Well, that's the one thing you love about Pop and the Spurs organization. They understand their style and their system. As he's gotten older, they've gone back to the block, posting up Aldridge and Kawhi. Leonard also fills that ball handler role in attacking and pick and rolls. This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
And the shot falls short this time. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Wade can't hit. Spurs trail by 8. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Spurs working the ball around now. Passes it to Laverne. 5 on the clock. Here's White. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Jordan. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
The Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Well, whenever you watch the Bulls, you can't help but think back to their golden age. I remember those days. The 90 Bulls are arguably one of the best teams ever. Hard to argue with the greatness of those teams.
Fareed with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Parker, here we go, softly drops in the floater.
Another thing that makes Tony a tough cover, you try to keep him from the rim, but the floater is really one of his best shots.
Now here's Jordan. 43 points out last game. Unloads from 9. Out to Wade. The 3. Laverne grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 9. Right side, White. And stolen by Jordan. 4 seconds left. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Jordan's got 11 points.
That's nice patience by Zach LaVine, finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's Chicago up 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game.
All-Star rosters have been announced. Here's what DJ had to say about being named to the team.
It's an amazing feeling. I mean, playing in an All-Star game was my goal from the very beginning, ever since I took my first shot in the NBA. And I didn't think it would happen this fast, so I definitely have to thank my fans and my teammates for helping me accomplish this in my rookie season. I mean, and to think, a year ago, I was just mixing beats and just doing my own thing. And I mean, now, I'm getting ready to play with some of the best players in the world. I can't wait.
And it's funny to hear DJ talk about. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Laverne. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Kenneth Fareed. J.J. Redick's checked in for White. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Tony Parker. So the Bulls 5 right now. Payne out there with Jordan. Then there's Valentine. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Dragic in at the center position. The Spurs have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Hornets was tremendous. He had 43 points, and boy, was he active on defense. He had steals and blocks on that side of the ball. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. But we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
Now here's Jordan after J.J. Redick's miss, and there's the feed to Markkanen. The dish to Jordan. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Now here is Aldridge. 23 points for him the last game against Utah.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Here's Murray. It's Redick on the wing. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Fires the 3. Redick can't get that one to fall. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Jordan. He's got 15. Out to the wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Yeah, you don't think of him as a big-time playmaker, but over the first 2 quarters, that's exactly what he was.
It's a nice change for him and for the team. It's not like he's selfish. We're just not used to him playing that way.
We've got Anunoby. J.J. Redick is out there with Murray. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Aldridge in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. And so many great young players around the NBA right now, Steve. If you were starting a franchise, who would you look to build around?
There's some guys. Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns. Joel Embiid is one of those guys I think has a chance to be a superstar. It's so many guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo for sure. And I think a name I'm going to throw out there, Devin Booker. I think one day he's going to get a chance to be a franchise player.
His dad played in the league. You're right. That's a good name to keep track of. And here's Jordan outside, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Mr. Incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is the right move. Maybe a break in the action will cool him down.
Kenneth Faried's checked in for the Spurs. Then for the Bulls, Dwayne Wade's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Cameron Payne. Here's Anunoby. He averages about 5 points a game. Spates sets a screen, just 4 to shoot. Faried, and he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Murray. after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And here's the fast break. Jordan. Oh!
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Bulls pick up 2. And Fareed throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
And for the Spurs, such a remarkable run of success. In your mind, Smitty, what's been their secret?
Well, they develop extremely well, but once every decade or so, they draft a franchise player. In 1987, the Admiral. In 1997, the Big Fundamental. And in 2011, the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. And after that, as Pop would say it, don't mess it up.
Free throw good, Jordan. And the Spurs with some changes. Kufis checked in for Spates. White comes in for J.J. Redick. And Tony Parker subbed in for Murray. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Markkanen. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here is Parker. He has 7. Screen by Fareed. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Fareed, a screen on Johnson. Here's Parker. Johnson with the block. Floats one, and the layup is up and in.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Spurs trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Parker kicks to Kufis. 8 feet away. Chicago grabs the miss. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Guys, there's so many great scorers in our league. It makes it tough to get stops, but somehow they were able to do it consistently in that one.
The reason why their rotations were quick, they prevented easy shots and they kept their opponent out of rhythm.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. Here's Kufis, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Laverne, he's checked in for San Antonio. Chicago also making some changes. Terrence Jones comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine. Spurs trail by 20. Now here's Parker. He's got 7. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Parker's got 9.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Here's Portis. Laverne grabs the miss. Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And White kicks to Kufis. Parker outside. Here's the screen. Dishes it to White. The Spurs working the ball around now. Launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jordan against White. Jordan the pass to Portis. Lets it go from deep, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Laverne dishes to Parker. And it's Parker again missing. Out left to the wing. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Here's Jordan, the second effort. Here's Johnson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
We can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to bodies, they're going to be at the rim all night.
And pretty unsurprising there, Greg Popovich. A different look now for San Antonio. Spates comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Whiten for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Bulls, Dragic is checked in, and it's Markkanen in for Johnson. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Jordan, Valentine out there with Markkanen. Then it's Payne, and it's Dragic in at the 5. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
I love the body control to take the hit, still convert. Aldridge now going to the line for one more.
And Steve, is the big three in San Antonio age and retire? How big was it for San Antonio to sign the All-Star LaMarcus Aldridge?
You know, it's huge, Kevin, a Texas native, and it's easy to see why he chose the Spurs. It's been interesting to see him integrate his game into their system.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Anunoby, he's checked in for Laverne, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for White.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And then Jordan slams it in.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tacked on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Jordan against Redick. Aldridge a screen. Pass to Anunoby. Spates with a screen on Dragic. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Redick. And it's sent back by Spates.
Great closeout by Spates. It can be tough to get the ball over his length.
Parker kicks to Spates. And the slam dunk by Spates.
This is where it's important to have guys looking for opportunities. Terrific lead pass.
Chicago leading by 19 points. Outside Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Aldridge a screen. Now here's Parker. He's covered closely. Aldridge a screen. Lets it go from the wing. Parker's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Feeds it to Dunn. Now Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Koufos kicks to Parker. Pass to Caboclo. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. The drive by Jordan, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Maurice Spades did not like that.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Congrats on the win. Now, how important is getting a win like this as you try to get back into the playoff race?
Every game is an opportunity. Every win helps. We have a lot of work to do, but we're going to take it piece by piece as a team. We're going to keep working to where we need to be. We still have time to plan ourselves in a playoff picture, and that's our only goal that we're focusing on right now.
Well, we'll see if the playoffs come into focus as the season goes on. Guys?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.